Oh. Oh my god, bro. We got a shiny scoot and shoot. It's a PHOSPHENE. It's a PHOSPHENE. No way. I wasn't even thinking about it. That wasn't even on my radar. Did they like up the drop rate on these? Because there's like no way. That's so cool though. The water was like fucking up the aura, so I didn't even notice. We'll take that. PHOSPHENE scoot and shoot. Okay, well maybe we'll give that gun a run through on a cash build. None of these seem to be special. Ha. We got 2 of them? We got 2? On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like the new DLC? As I make my way through some of the new gear finally, after finally getting my boy Cash up to par with the other characters, although at this point low-key he's higher than all of them because I don't have any other level 60 character. I've been playing Cash and nothing but the cash. I want that money, 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 money. But today we have a showcase on one of the new pieces of loot with the DLC. This one is the Scoot and Shoot Torgue Pistol. We all know how insanely good Torgue pistols are, especially in this game when it comes to stacking those stickies. This weapon, being it a Torgue weapon, is naturally going to fall into a similar line as the other Torgue weapons in this game. However, the legendary perk on the Scoot and Shoot does allow for this thing to be a little bit more disgusting. Roll in deep. Phantom guns fire from the locations of your previous shots. Phantom guns reset on reload. This means, like any other Torgue weapon, if you can have some pretty high upkeep on your current magazine without having to reload it a lot, this thing is truly going to have you profiting like crazy. And the perk works just as it says. Wherever you're at, let's say you stand one spot, you shoot, and then you shift over, and then you look to your right or left or wherever you were just at and you shoot again, you will see the phantom guns pop up and shoot as you shoot, allowing you to have just another source of damage going towards the enemy. Low key, kind of insane, and why the Scoot and Shoot actually seems to be really, really good and definitely worth your time in going after. The boss that drops this bad boy is going to be none other than Crazed Earl, who would thunk it. And currently, this is the 3rd of the new weapons that I've used. I've used the Cyclone, I've used the Crazed Earl Pearl, and now this one. We've done showcases on the previous 2 weapons as well over the course of the past few days, and now it's the Scoot and Shoot's turn. So let's go have some fun, rock with our new Torgue pistol here, hop over to the live action portion of the showcase. Alright, you righteous renegades. So today we have another one of the new legendary weapons from the DLC that we are showcasing. And in this video, fellas, you already know we have the Scoot and Shoot, or Scoot and Shoot, excuse me. This weapon drops from none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Crazy Earl. Yeah, I have a clip in which I actually got, and I kid you not, 2 PHOSPHENEs of this weapon to drop at the same time. Obviously, Earl is over here if you would like to farm yourself a Scoot and Shoot. Which is actually kind of crazy because I don't think you can, like, once you have a PHOSPHENE of a certain weapon, I don't think it'll drop ever again. So the fact that it had 2 on the ground at the same time, it's a little bit insane. Probably throwing that bad boy in the intro for the opening clip, but let's actually talk a bit about this weapon. Rolling deep. Phantom guns fire from the locations of your previous shots. Phantom guns reset on reload. That last part, phantom guns reset on reload, is why we're on this build. This is the same setup I've been using for a few of the other new showcases. We used this build to showcase the Crazed Earl a couple days ago, and then the day before that, we used it to showcase the Cyclone. Okay, so needless to say, like, this setup has been juicing, has been rocking with us, helping us out for about, what, 3-4 days at this this point. Needless to say, I definitely have found myself enjoying it. And the part that I really like about this setup with this weapon in particular is the fact that with the like bottom middle of red with War Wagon and Nothing Beats Lead, we are able to always have a full mag or not have to actually do a manual reload. So we're never going to actually have to reset the phantom guns, which is cool. So just a quick example of the phantom gun. So I'm just going to shoot a few times here and then a few times here. And then now I'm going to shoot this way and you're going to see boom, 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 all those phantom guns. And then yes, if we switch it over to stickies, you'll see that on the right dummy, the stickies are also stacking up. And then to actually get them all to go, because we can't reload, we can just press our C button to flip the firing mode. And then through that, we will get all of our stickies to go off. And as we know, stickies in this game are very, very insane. This being a Torgue pistol, it's naturally going to play into that Torgue sticky stacking play style. So we are going to happily take full advantage of it. Yes, we were lucky enough to get ourselves with a Jacob's license accessory, which I like to have on just about every single weapon I use. If I'm being brutally honest, I still gotta get myself my updated roulette with a Ripper mag and Jacob's accessory, as I feel like that weapon will absolutely fry, especially at level 60. Speaking of level 60, guys, if you guys do want to see the Hellwalker or Hot Slugger level 60 showcase, comment that down below. We are going to start doing level 60 showcases of some of the older meta weapons, especially on cash with some of these fun setups. The Hellwalker, I'll be real honest with you, bro. The Hellwalker on this setup, I freaking love, because you should not be able to fire a shotgun like this. A double barrel? Nah. Anyways, we also have ourselves a kill spring, although with this setup, you probably actually don't really need a kill spring, realistically, just because cash is part B shield, you know what I mean? From gloam to glow, a portion of the damage that we deal is going to be converted into overshield. That's pretty darn awesome. Very nice survivability, to say the least. And then in the green tree, like realistically, the green tree, we just want to get accursed bones, because this is going to allow us to jinx enemies, right? And give yourself a little bit of lifesteal. Also, you get into a can't stop winning. Just one goes into here. Just gives you a free chance to enter Windfall, which is very, very nice. We'll happily take that. And I also do have Red Moon Rising for some extra fire damage, giving us just another element, because like right now, dude, with each shot, we can do shock damage, because we do have ourselves a Siphon Watts for Dinner. A Siphon Watts for Dinner is so powerful. And currently I just have 3 out of 3 on Deadeye. This is a very good firmware, especially if you're using any sort of crit based weapons or just you're focusing on crit damage. Cash himself is a crit machine, crit damage machine, especially in that blue tree, but don't even get me started on 10 out of 5 into Tender Hearts now. And yes, because it is a showcase, chat, we're not using the Gamer. I know people do not like the Gamer right now, because it is essentially a pre-nerf Vex with how bleed works here. So don't worry, we're not going to be using the Gamer. We're not going to be doing any of that silliness. No insane high level, high bleed dot. Instead, we are going to be using the Windrider. Windrider gives us a critical chance, at least on the passive, and we have increased damage dealt. And then cool thing about the Windrider is it actually gives us a I'm using cards now, is that actually gives us summon to Dealer's Bluff whenever we gain a stack of fortune, which is going to be all the time. We're going to restore our action skill cooldown, which is very, very nice. Now don't mind me, but I'm going to just quickly set that back over to our bone totems. Bone totems are really good for any gun build, because this is the only action skill that Cash has access to, in which you can pop your action skill and use your weapon still. And then the class mod, bro, I just have on a pounder, because we're using a Torgue weapon here. Free extra damage and doubling our damage radius on a Torgue / pistol is going to be very, very welcome. So I have on the pounder for that. Bada bing, bada boom. I guess real quick, specializations, I've just spec'd all the way into mainly just Daredevil, because I Am a Gun and Honed Mind on Cash, I feel like are almost mandatory because of just how this character is designed. Like, you definitely want I Am a Gun and Honed Mind. Now that just about covers up the setup that we are using. Once again, dude, this is the same exact build and setup we've used for a few days now for a few other weapons for showcasing. If you want to check out the Pearl Crace Earl Pearl video, we used it there, and then we also used it once again, not for that skill tree, for our beautiful Cyclone SMG. I like to refer to this bad boy as like the true plasma coil of this game, because the actual plasma coil kind of stinks. Anyways, we're digressing. Let's go ahead, have some fun with our scoot and shoot, our phantom weapons, and let's go wreck some havoc. amongst the enemies. Alright y'all, so for the first little area of the live portion of the showcase, I do decide to go ahead and head over to this area, right? The Gurgling Stent. I like to think of this area as, I did. Is that I like to think of this area as like a mini little slaughter shaft here. So with how this weapon works with the scoot and shoot, my goal here is, wow, I'm literally like glitched right now, bro. I'm repeating what I've been saying. Is I want to show like how many like phantom guns we can get, because with this setup, since it pulls ammo from our reserves, we're not going to have to actually reload here, which is really nice, because this is going to allow us to have phantom guns in theory about anywhere and everywhere at the same time, which is really cool. Look at those phantom, dude. I'll be honest, dude, when I first picked up this weapon, I was kind of a bit confused by the perk just reading it. And then, like, after playing with it, it started to hit me like, wait a second, this thing might be pretty darn awesome, especially in this game with torque stickies being so strong and dominant. Oh, no. Freaking invulnerable enemies, bro. I'll be honest, bro. These little turds messing up my awesome mojo here. Little turd made me reload. I'm not supposed to reload, bro. I'm not supposed to reload. And yes, before you even think and ask yourselves, you already know what we're going to do in this showcase, especially the live portion. We are going to do a run of Bloomreaper. Oh, big oil. Damn, we've already went through the waves here? Okay, wait. No. He's not supposed to. No. My totems are going to steal the limelight. They're not supposed to do that. I would torque sticky here, but nah, raw impact, raw damage. You know what I'm saying? Did he drop me a sunspot? I want to try the sunspot. I really do want to try the sunspot. No, he dropped me a honey badger. I don't know how good the honey badger is. If any of you guys have used the honey badger, please let me know. I've farmed this area a couple times, but like it doesn't really appeal to me, low key, bro. I also heard another legendary drop. Sunspot. I'll be honest, we're gonna run through that one more time, just because I feel like that bit went a little quicker than I initially thought. So I'll be honest, out of the 12 legendary weapons that was added with this DLC, I still haven't played with even half of them yet. This is the third showcase for new weapons that we've done for this DLC, because we've did the Cyclone and the Crazed Earl Pearl. It's actually quite a little bit of a tongue twister. Try saying that 5 times fast, right? And then now we're using the shoot and scoot. Although, like, once again, for this setup, I feel like the scoot and shoot works really well, because like most of the time, unless there's, you know, some invulnerable enemy or a deal with it enemy, we're not gonna have to reload like whatsoever, which is very nice, especially on this weapon. It's a Torgue weapon. You already know, Torgue stickies, and the fact that the legendary perk doesn't really want us to reload either. Really is just like, okay, if I'm going to showcase this weapon on cash, why would I not use this same setup we've been using for the other weapons the past few days? It just makes too much sense. All right, now Big Oil, he should be spawning in here really soon. And he, as far as I'm aware, by the way, for Big Oil, he like always spawns in this little crevice, this little cave right there. Speaking of which, these little things right here, these are what I'm talking about. Like those little invulnerability orbs that can throw a fort in my plans. Fort in your plans. They are type vibe. Yo, shout out if you get that reference, bro. I guess it doesn't make it. It makes plenty of sense as to why we would make that reference in a Borderlands video, right? Phantom guns. Hand on my lightweight. Oh. Now, yes, obviously going on the sticky mode would be much faster for any like actual bossing, but you know, it's a bit more fun using the impact version. You know, it's a little bit more fun. Plus, we'll go do the Crazed Earl. We'll go show up to the boy. Yeah, I feel like it's on brand. You know, this is where the weapon drops. We'll go visit old Goober. And I'll be honest, when I first was running through this campaign, this DLC, the Crazed Earl boss fight, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I'm someone, whenever I play games, I'm generally not too like involved in like wrapping up myself with the story, as long as like the gameplay and the like end game of the current sandbox is good with the new content. Like, I'm chilling. I know some people really take story content like to heart, and if it's not well written or whatever, they're not a big fan of it. For me, bro, I genuinely, I'll be honest, I just don't care. Story beats are cool and all, but like I don't play looter shooters for the story. I just don't. Obviously I like the characters and whatnot, but like, dude, I like the gameplay, the gunplay, and the loot. It's a looter shooter, you know what I mean? Phantom gun, stay on my lightweight. Thank you. Where's Crazed Earl? Although I guess low-key some of these creeps kind of make for, oh, there's a few badasses, so like low-key they actually make for a good cannon fodder for our, what the hell are you doing, bro? Some damn flowers gonna put me in fight for my life? Please bro. All right, Mr. Crazed Earl, for the sake of the video, my man, would you like to go ahead and help your boy out and drop the scoot and shoot? Maybe. Oh, little Captain Ugly over here. Oh, ugly man. Yeah, we'll bink. Yeah, so this is a boss, so you already know. Let them stickies run. That wasn't even that much of stickies either, bro. We just kind of let it rock for a little bit. Of course, he might even drop us a heater. Bro. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how awesome the PHOSPHENE is, just in general? Dude, I like how it's early for me in real life right now. Like, it's like 7:30 in the morning for me. And like, you can literally see like the daytime cycle in Borderlands 4, like kind of changed with the showcase. It's a bit dimmer than when I was actually farming this guy for a few hours. Oh, I didn't drop the scoot and shoot. How dare you, Crazed Earl? You've changed. Yeah, can we just take a moment to appreciate that beautiful turquoise-esque aura from the barrel of this weapon? That is sick. That is freaking cool, bro. And yes, you can tell by where we're at. We are going to do our run of BLOOMREAPER, UVHM6, and we are going to work our magic. Now, for those of y'all who haven't seen the recent showcases and how we've been doing these, my plan every time we showcase a weapon and we come over to BLOOMREAPER, I try to do a one-try wonder, aka we're not farming for a platinum clip or a platinum run. We are simply here to try our best and give just a demonstration of how good a X weapon could be versus this boss, because right now this boss is the hardest and tankiest boss in the game. So I feel like it's only fair and only natural that for any weapon that we come and showcase here, especially if it's a good one, we gotta see how it does against the hardest boss in the game and the tankiest boss in the game. I feel like that's just, for what we're trying to do here and accomplish in this video and in these showcases, I feel like it's genuinely required of me to do so. Oh no. What? We had to reload? No, man. Why did we have to reload? Huh? That was not supposed to happen. And now, because we reloaded, it looks a bit scuffed. I'm no longer Elite Gamer Giga Chad. It's fine. As long as it doesn't happen on BLOOMREAPER, we should be fine. I just don't want to I don't want to lose any of our phantom weapon stacks, because those phantom weapon stacks, like, you can feel them, bro. What a cool idea for a gun, man. What a cool idea for a weapon. Scoot and shoot. Why are you reloading? Huh? I mean, I guess to be fair, 8 in the mag, it's whatever. A little bit of reloading here and there. It's alright. Now, anyone who has seen our most recent showcases inside, like, post this DLC, y'all know that there's some issues I have with this boss and, like, some design choices of this fight that I really don't like about it. I don't want to go off too much on a tangent, because I feel like almost every time I come in here, I start going on a little bit of a side tangent as to why I feel like BLOOMREAPER has some poor design choices. It's cool. I'll briefly mention them just real quick, just because I feel like there's no way I'm the only one who feels this way about this raid boss. But my main gripes, the arena itself is just designed in a way to where you can easily fall off the map a lot. The boss has a lot of immunity uptime. Basically, like, you have to get a platinum run, right, if you want to get like the best loot. But the problem is that this guy just walked me down with my own explosives. Lamau. Problem with that, though, is there's like 45 seconds or so in which the boss is just immune. So it's really, like, it's, yeah, 90 seconds, but realistically, it's more as if, like, 45 seconds, bro. Like, you really do gotta chew through that boss's health bar if you really want to make a difference and actually hit a platinum run, right? Which is, it's chill. I love the idea of rewarding players for based on how fast they're able to get this super tanky raid boss down, but I do feel like it's a little bit artificial to have them basically cut the time in half through immunity phases. Not only that, but when the boss gets to like what 25, 33% of its health, it does go into that second big immunity phase, but it also starts spewing the fog. You combine that with its eye beam attack that can push you. Be honest, as someone who plays a lot of Destiny 2, the ogres in that game do the same thing. So I think me personally, just as a whole, I am just like up to here with enemies being able to push me back with their eyes. Like, bro, I am a god-slaying vault hunter / guardian. There's no way some oversized plant that needs some freaking weed wacko is going to be able to push me with its eye attack. Anyways, oh, we're here at BLOOMREAPER. I don't know how we're going to, you know what, dude? I know how we're gonna, let's just see if this thing is good at, okay. Actually, it seems to be better than breaking the crits than I expected. Or the crystals. Okay, wait. Hold on now. And then I shoot the ordinances. I don't think... Oh, yeah, we're gonna reload for sure. Yeah. So mean. Oh, is he on the way up? Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Alright, now for this portion, I think we're gonna rock the stickies, because we have a pretty healthy, tanky raid boss here to take down, which is cool. So we're gonna switch to sticky mode. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is a lot of time in which he was just immune. It goes back to what I was saying. I keep moving. We're gonna get a good amount of these phantom guns. Oh, he's eye beaming me. It's chill. It's chill. And then I'm going to switch. Goes my stickies. Go my stickies. Yes, my stickies. I mean, it's torque stickies, bro. Like, I will say, dude, torque stickies in this game, they do feel kind of like very oppressive, because like if you just give any sort of decent setup that can have high uptime on a magazine for stickies, or just allow you to stack them up real fast, like you're kind of just gonna win. Like nothing can withstand all that. Where's the boss? Oh, I lost my plat. Oh no, I lost my plat run because whoops. I blame me and nothing but me for that. That should have been a platinum run. I mean, whatever. We do one try wonders here. That should have been a platinum run. I burgered that. That was totally a skill issue problem. I got the case of the skissue. Hey, bro, drop me my legendary class item. Stupid plant. Stupid plant. Hooligan, 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 hooligan. What? Bro, low-key, I need my man to drop me a level 60 mantra. So, you know what, chat? I love you guys so much that we're actually going to run BLOOMREAPER again. And I'm going to get him to drop a mantra on screen. Why not? Let's rip it up, dude. Let's do it. We have a Torgue Pistol. All right, I'm here to get my get back, chat. I'm here to get my get back at this boss with our scoot and shoot, baby. Oh, yeah. And I mean... One thing I will note that from gloam to glow, you can tell it's a bit silly because it takes, like, you have to go a certain distance for it to actually proc. It's kind of funny. I can't even lie. It's actually kind of funny. Kind of cute. Wait, what? Wait. How's he in this phase? I shot, wait, what? I'm really confused. Someone explain to me what just happened. Why? What? I mean, I'm not complaining, but like there was at least 2 or 3 of the crystals still up, and he just kind of said no, or not even that. He just said, "Yeah, you can totally just send me to the next phase." Hey, my man. Now vomit, vomit, vomit like the ring. Yes, yes, yes. All right, chat. This is where I'm going to ask you guys, what is your favorite new weapon from the DLC so far? What might that be? Is it one of the pearls? Is it the cyclone? I would imagine most people are definitely going to fall in love with the cyclone. I mean, how could you not? It's the cyclone. It's a goated SMG. Let's go with my torque stickies. Gotta be honest, dude, the fact that I can proc all the stickies through the just, you know, being a true Giga Chad gamer and switching the mode, bro, kind of goated. Yo, who watching this video played Black Ops 2 and you guys used the FNFAL, like the FAL, the pre-nerf FAL with the select fire attachment? Because back then, dude, the FAL legitimately was an absolute beast. It was a fully auto weapon and then pre-nerfed. Oh, I didn't get... Oh, what? Oh, my stickies. Where'd all my stickies go? My stickies. No, I thought I could get plat. I thought I could get the plat. Oh well, maybe I'm just bad at the video. Oh, I just almost sank through the map. There's 2 runs of Bloom Reaper for the boys. But you see what I mean, dude? If we didn't have so much time of immunity phases, like this is a free plat. Easy plat, easy plat. Anyways, did he, what? Where's my mantra? My mantra? No, bro. I'll be honest, chat, at this point, that is enough Bloom Reaper for one video, but stay tuned for later today when we run through with one of the older weapons, but at level 60. To be honest, mainly looking at the L-Walker level 60 showcase right now, bro. This thing is so cool. Side note, is it me or does this hooligan seem very, very juicy? It seems pretty juicy to me. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. All right, chit chatters. You already know, per video, we always have to run through at least a vault. And for the mobbing sections, of course, we're gonna rock with the stickies. Or not the stickies. We're gonna run with the impact mode, and then we will switch over. I see. Hold on. Let me reload the instance. Oh, don't mind me making a silly little. Sometimes you just gotta reload the instance, because like if you run through the vault and like you don't finish it, I think it's. What the hell? Did I just blow myself up on the barrier? Hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. My name's Kree. We'll see you later, OG. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. You know what I'm saying, bro? I got my scoot and shoot. Scoot and shoot. Scoot and shoot. Oh, he's fried. Where'd your health bar go? What are you? Super OP Vault Hunter versus Shooted Sentry Gun. Sentry Gun 1, me 0 type guy, bro. It's not that, like... Here's the thing when it comes like to Torgue weapons, at least I feel like in this game, is that they all at some point feel relatively samey, because the core of a Torgue weapon, it's going to be mainly to stack stickies and, you know, flip the script, like Pheasantipity type vibe. Oh, where'd he go? Where did he go? And I feel like most likely you would probably you'd use this weapon. I mean, this weapon's just good, bro. I mean, this weapon can handle just about anything, especially if I get a lot of phantom stacks up, bro. Like, the enemies fall over so fast with the phantom weapons. Actually, a pretty cool idea for a Torgue weapon. Even more Torgue stickies, even more explosions. And we do have on, what is it, the Pounder? Yeah, the Pounder, not Legendary, Purple. Epic class mod, if you will. Dude, I'm telling you, Borderlands should just freaking rip it and make an exotic rarity. And Destiny should make a pearlescent rarity. Enemies, enemies, enemies. I got a Torgue pistol. I got my pistol for you. I got my pistol for you now. Don't question it. I got the greatness. All right. It's only because this weapon's magazine, it's a pistol, so its magazine is just going to naturally be a little bit low, that I feel like we can run into a situation where we actually don't get War Wagon to Prague and we have to reload. As we've seen a few times now in this video, that has happened. But it's chill. It happens. It's all Gucci. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Or it would have been cool if Earl had dropped the pistol for us, but like, I understand. He's stingy. He got like super ugly in this DLC. Okay, question for any of y'all watching this video that are like, I guess more like lore informed than I am. Can someone explain to me what exactly happened to Earl to turn him into a Thresher, essentially? Because I think that's cool. I just don't know exactly like how that happened. Me over here saying I don't pay attention too much to the story, and now I'm asking as to how that happened. It is what it is. I'm just a little bit curious, like what the heck happened to bro? Like the whole this whole vault's like what the heck? Anyways. If someone does know like the lore and story behind that, please feel free to let me know. Oh, enemies, 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 hey, I'm shooting my totem. Hey, you're begging me to shoot my totem, you. We will not be having any of that today, all right? You'll not be making me whiff my loads or anything crazy like that. They think they're slick, bro. They're not slick. I can see them spawning back here. And I got phantom guns everywhere. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. Together we are a team. We are united at the hip. We are the inevitable. Oh, dude, I thought I was chewing through this guy's health. Look at that. Like, you can tell when we have a lot of phantom guns up because badasses get melted even in just by the impact version, like not even having to use a sticky. Yeah, like it. Really awesome perk. Aw, I wasn't done shitting on that guy. All right, chat, it's bossing time. Although we already did Bloom Reaper, so Vault Boss really doesn't. What's the Vault Boss gonna do that Bloom Reaper can't do, bro? What could he possibly do? What could he possibly frickin' do? Mink, mink, mink. Oh my god, I burgered. I burgered. Because I need a... What the heck? What the heck? He's gonna go through the shield. Insane work, dude. Insane work. Anyways, fellas, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Scoot and Shoot Torgue Pistol down below in the comments. A pretty cool concept for a Torgue pistol, since most of the time Torgue weapons generally fall in like a similar sort of box. Especially in this game, you just tack stickies and reload, although in this instance, we don't even have to do that. Now, do we? Because we just toggle the mode. That, and we don't want to reset the phantom guns. No way, no how. You guys so much for watching the video. Huge shout out to our channel members, Pikachu, KJ, Perplexity, and the Homie General. Thank you guys so much. Much love, much love. Y'all have a great day. Be safe. Consider subscribing. Check out the Twitch. I'll see your beautiful faces in that next one now. Adios.